first thing you think of. For some, it's a holistic worldview to clear your mind and think positive. For others, it's just humming and sitting crisscross.
To help break down some of the myths associated with meditation, we're joined by Mandy Morris. Mandy, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
And hi, thanks for having me, John and Rachel. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And what exactly is meditation, and how can it improve all of our well-being?
So we could take it a few different ways, but in the way that meditation works for my clients and myself is meditation is all about clearing the mind and getting centered. And that can thankfully happen more ways than just the crisscross applesauce that you guys were just talking about. But it is getting in tune with yourself and really being in charge of your mental state instead of flying around as we typically do with our monkey brain.
Yeah, it sounds a little intimidating. How do you meditate? Does it have to be for a specific amount of time in a certain place?
I'm a big proponent on breaking the rules. So I'm not a meditator. I have ADHD. I am all over the place all the time. And so if I had to just sit and think about oming, it would never work for me. And so there's many forms of meditation. Some people, especially for myself, physical meditation, yoga, kayaking, all you're looking for is just that clarity of the mind where you're really focused on doing one thing. So that could happen at work, that could happen physically, that could happen through a guided meditation for 5 minutes even. It's really just a state of being versus you have to sit for 5 hours and hopefully reach enlightenment.
Wow, that's interesting you say that, because I never thought of it as having different forms. So you can meditate when you're doing different activities. That's really cool, Mandy. And you also say it's especially important to do in the morning. Why is the morning such a critical time?
So a lot of people, their subconscious mind has been running all night long. We think that sleep is restful. It can be, but sometimes we can't process everything that's going on in our minds. And so being able to stop and go, I may not be completely mentally clear to take on my day today, but I'm going to make my clean slate now. It literally changes the course of the entire day, as well as the neurohormones you release and ultimately how your day goes.
And Mandy, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find meditation, and has it changed your life?
It has, actually, truly so. And again, I'm not always just sitting there in an Om state, if you will. So coming from my background of trauma and not knowing how to fix my own life, meditation was something where on my father's lineage side, very analytical, genius IQs, but again, too many thoughts, basically. And so that destroyed me for a really long time, which is really why I do the work I do now. Is there are many people out there where their minds are constantly going and it's sabotaging us. And so kind of finding that state of meditation and that centeredness changed my life and truly changes everyone that I'm able to help.
Wow, I love to hear it. Mandy Morris, we wish we could talk longer, but thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.